Hello, guys. My name is Bayo, and I welcome you to the maiden episode of the Bench Banter podcast. It's the newest, the latest in town. We banter, we do trivia, and topical issues. Of course, it's not going to be myself alone. I've got guys. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to introduce to you my guys on this podcast. I've got Chukwemeka to run this alongside myself, and there is also Jacob Sports. It's a three-man show, and we will be here to take you through, particularly this time that the new season in Europe is getting underway. We'll get started with the Premier League. It's been a while. We saw games in the Premier League. It is back now, and we're quite excited. On that note, I say welcome, Emeka.
Yeah, it's always a privilege doing football with you. Bantering. We always love that. And it's nice being here as well.
And my guy Jacob Sports.
All right, it's a pleasure to be here by your Jamaica.
You don't go. All right. Okay, let's get started this way. Emeka, it's been several weeks since we last saw a game in the Premier League.
Exactly.
How did you feel in the absence of English football?
Exactly. We've missed Premier League. The actions, the competition, everything about the game, and Premier League is finally. I think it will be starting on Friday. So it always brings us together. It's a game, it's a competition that brings us together. It's a league that brings us together. The bantering, the whole excitement. We're really excited. With Premier League coming back.
Jacob is wearing a Manchester United jersey. Are you also excited that the Premier League is back?
Of course, absolutely. All my youth doing at was the transfer market. I'm absolutely excited about the coming season. Absolutely excited. Thank you very much.
So, what does it actually feel like without the Premier League, Emeka?
We did not really feel the exclusion of the Premier League because we just finished the Club World Cup and really excited. We really got excited. I'm wearing the Chelsea jersey because definitely I'm a Chelsea fan. We had a wonderful season. But now that the Premier League is back, we're all excited. Like I said, the competition will be crazy. The expectation top notch. Let's see how it pans out.
Champions of the world. Once again, I should give you this handshake, but I don't know what to give Jacob. Not the handshake. Because Manchester United last season, it was you guys barely escaped relegation. Of course, some decent business in the transfer market, and we're looking into the new season. Match day one is upon us. We've got the big game analysis, and guess what? It is Manchester United versus Arsenal. Who takes that game? Where will that pendulum swing to? In a matter of moments, we'll be doing the big game analysis. We'll be right back. We're taking a look at the match they won in the new Premier League season. The kickoff is between Liverpool and Bournemouth at the Anfield. And guess what? There is also Aston Villa against Newcastle United at the Villa Park. We've got Brighton at the Emirates against Fulham. And then West Ham United travel to Sunderland at the Stadium of Light. Tottenham Hotspur against Burnley also takes center stage. There is Wolverhampton Wanderers at the Molineux as they welcome Manchester City. Chelsea at the Stamford Bridge. They will take on Crystal Palace. Brentford travel to the City Ground to face Nottingham Forest. We've got Manchester United against Arsenal. That's the big game of the match they won. Leeds United against Everton. So let's quickly go into the big game analysis. It is Manchester United versus Arsenal at Old Trafford. In the current transfer market that is still on, Manchester United have done business. They brought in Cunha from Wolverhampton Wanderers. Brandon Bemo has also joined. And then United are still looking forward to, of course, sealing the deal for Baleba. If it works out, well, we wouldn't know. If it doesn't, time will tell. But then, let's do Manchester United versus Arsenal. I guess I did with a Man United fan. That's Jacob Sport. It is United versus Arsenal. Arsenal had a better season last season, finished second behind the champions, and United only struggled to escape relegation. This season, you think you guys have done enough in the transfer market?
Considering how the transfer market.
Oga talk. Why you can't be? Why your voice is low?
Oh yeah, no, make I speak up now. I don't speak up.
Oga, sorry, okay.
Because we ended the Premier League this season 15th position. You understand me? So now normal
Shame, no catch you.
Shame catch me. I don't close my I don't cover my eyes.
I like him.
Look, I cover my eyes. Talk.
You need
Oh,
to
yeah.
cover face.
Oh, yeah.
Me come on, me talk.
So as I finish second last season, you
Talk.
understand? Oh, it's you.
Yeah,
As I was talk the honest truth, you understand? For this season, now with the what they call them, the transfer market, how transfer market they go. I believe say you understand me to prove their word.
exactly.
Are they very certain? You understand me? So the two players you sign are experienced Premier League players. Obviously they do well last season for their various previous club sides. You understand me? One from Wolverhampton Wanderers was the highest scorer last season for Wolverhampton Wanderers. Same thing to Mbemo. Understand me? Was very active for Brentford. Understand me? Former which they're gonna enter transfer market. Understand me? Carry join transfer market, bring in Puma and Brentford. Well experienced players. Understand me? Before we go the Bundesliga, understand me? Go bring Sesko. Understand me? Proving striker even at this tender age, 21 years old, you believe say the guy go do Bonga things for Manchester United. The guy good for hair, good for leg, good for everywhere. As in when they bring in the cross from right hand side, you know, Puma said we do that assist. Understand me? For them. So they don't go for the other side as well. And what's it called? Amati Alu. They do it. They supply them. They pass it swing it for head to for leg go. Understand me? It just was a carbon copy of Erling Haaland of Manchester City. So with those three signings, we bring in another what's it called? One Pepu's boy, one young boy Leon or waiting.
Well, so you don't watch that boy play ball before.
I never really watch him, but now when I talk, say now one Pepu's boy, understand me? We say him go they grow small. You understand me? So no disregard us, no look down on us at all.
I know they disregard
so I believe say we go do well, no worry.
And
as time goes on, my moderator abeg no vex. But the ginger as man they do well for transfer market, and as Amodi in the Instagram, the ginger as well. You know say we see danger for transfer market concerning Baleba from Brighton. You know say that boy do well for Brighton last season. You understand me? Let me say Brighton are a very difficult team to do transaction with when it comes to signing players. They try to negotiate, you understand me? They put too much money on top of those guys. So now why team they find it difficult to understand me to go through it. I know say as time goes on, with the news show we say they see latest of the road they see. We believe say Baleba Mata go see. If it takes small before the season start, before the transfer market will close by September 1, abi. So I believe say Baleba Mata go come in. We go get them. And if we don't get Baleba, so my brother, when I go hear them. I dey sure.
Okay, I feel you, but Emeka, as them they talking for Abia for Imo, I don't hear him before say person wey dey take mouth dey drive car, you know they ever jam. Shey you feel wetin Jacob Sport dey talk, abi you get reservation?
Yeah, I feel wetin dey talk now normal yarning dey talk.
Say Ijelu.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Thank you. So far, even say na Chelsea fan, I'm my opponent, one of our high characters.
Oga face with
normally me I no be Arsenal fan, I no be Man U fan, but me I feel say Man U go prove a point that particular game because Arsenal fans they look they use last season they look Manchester United. Yes, they did not finish well. Their season no really day as most of the fans been want. But me I feel say with the top players where they don't get, you know, Buemo, Cunha, Sesko, and the other small boy we preserve in talk. I feel say if you prove a point, the only position where I feel say they got strength in that's their goalkeeping position. Onana.
Onana
don't go back Cameroon. We don't know it.
You know, like
that guy, that Onana guy, even go Cameroon, go to play for muddy stadium, muddy pitch, and you know if even fix them, say okay, maybe they play. See better grass. You know if you come here, come play.
The land is green.
But that one no even be issue. Chukwemeka has actually talked about Man United versus Arsenal. Jacob Sport also predicted that it's really going to be a good season for Manchester United. Okay, let's get into match day one. We do this one very quickly. Match day one, Liverpool versus Bournemouth. Who wins?
I think Liverpool will carry the day based on their current squad, and I feel they'll come out on top. I think Liverpool.
Okay, Jacob Sports, Liverpool against Bournemouth. Who wins?
Well, Liverpool is winning and what's it called? The way they always called the transfer market.
Come close now. Why you fear me? I don't go banter you now.
wahala. You never reach that level. Say, na Sunday be our own match.
Oh yeah, now.
Na
Liverpool,
dey
Bournemouth,
open
who go win it?
na Liverpool.
Okay.
They do well for transfer market. Understand me? They don't sign proven players, ogbonge player with better money.
Okay.
So now Liverpool supposed to like carry the day. You understand me?
Emeka,
53 points.
Aston Villa versus Newcastle United.
Ishak dey available.
You know, sure say he go play because the boy wants to move.
Be like say I go with no we say na draw.
What's your
Newcastle
reason?
and
Aston Villa.
Aston Villa. You know, Aston Villa and Liverpool and
Newcastle.
I want kind two average teams. We say that they worry big teams for Premier League. So both of them are two average teams.
You know what I ask? Say Ishak dey.
Ishak why?
Ishak na their only 9. Okay, no be their only 9. Wilson dey there.
But no, Wilson don't go.
Wilson don't go.
Yeah, he don't go. He know the team again. So now Ishak now definitely 100%. There's a he no go
even dey train on his own. He dey Real Sociedad.
The guy they ready to come up for Newcastle. Might know the Newcastle.
Exactly.
So possibly no good day. So apart from Ishak, understand me, they fit bring it. At the years ago, himself they injured. Understand me? As God himself they injured. When I got that big saying he play as a false 9 again for Newcastle. So as God himself they injured. So and you know Aston Villa. I don't think Aston Villa do well for that transfer market much like that.
No, those kind of teams they didn't do well. They just want to disrupt waiting you. Big team,
plan for big team.
Exactly.
So both of them are two big teams. Understand? For people say they worry other big team.
Big teams.
So, let's say draw. Say na draw they go play.
Oh, yeah, no.
Let's say both teams to score. To me,
Brighton versus Fulham.
Brighton Fulham. You know, Brighton don't sell one of their major players. That's what is it called?
They don't sell Ferguson.
They don't sell the
They don't sell.
They don't sell them. See, they call
Joao Pedro.
to Chelsea. I know how Joao Pedro go Chelsea. About the banking goals, maybe when go that Club World Cup. About the banking goals, gone. Just make them. See, they call this boy Nicolas Jackson, the African boy. He can do waiting. Enter in shell back. This guy will come one shank me new. I know be saying one shank. You don't shank him already. They cannot lie you. So that Joao Pedro will come up for Brentford. Mother go feel him. Although we get there. Now old man, as I'm going to see they do well, but still Brentford and Brighton and
Fulham.
Fulham is another experienced team, another average experienced team for
average experience. I never had that kind of thing before.
That's from an average team now. They don't be
say you say average experience now.
Yeah, average. That's from an average team now. They don't be say
you say average experience now.
Yeah, na average experience I won't call them. Now so me I see.
Yeah, wait now. Make I hear from you. Brighton Fulham.
Brighton Fulham, I believe say Brighton are very stubborn and average team, but I believe say with the squad where Fulham gets, they get the likes of Iwobi, Bassi, they still get Raul Jimenez. They get their squad still okay. Their squad still dey okay. Fulham feel win. Fulham, I give that one to Fulham.
Raul Jimenez
exactly.
Oh yeah, now Sunderland against West Ham. Sunderland they are coming back to the Premier League after a while.
I don't feel really talk about Sunderland, but West Ham suppose na easy one for West Ham because you know their coach now, former manager Adi Potter.
No be Adi Potter. Na Graham Potter.
Oh yeah, now I'll come to you. Tottenham against Burnley. Tottenham narrowly they missed out on the UEFA Super Cup. Yeah. In fact, they were winning
2-0
against Burnley. What do you think?
Well, Tottenham. Burnley. You know, Burnley is they just when they come back to the Premier League, understand me? After they relegated, understand me? They don't come back again, understand me? So, nobody say they didn't used to the Premier League. They don't used to the system, understand me? So, I didn't say I don't know who they house. Maybe now Tottenham.
Now Tottenham they play for house.
As now Tottenham they play for Tottenham Sports Stadium, understand me? Tottenham supposed to understand me carry the day with all the experience where they get. As I just say Tottenham now team say you know if you predict. Consider what happened to them against PSG for UEFA Super Cup after winning 2-0. Up until what's it called the 100 minutes for some reason they still consider the late goal and getting to the penalty to the penalty shootout they still lost to PSG. So to me Tottenham if they no fumble as they always do they will the column carry the day against them.
Oh yeah, may we do this one very quickly. One word: Wolverhampton Wanderers versus Man City.
Man City.
Jacob Sport. Wolves, Man City.
Okay.
Man City, they did well in the transfer market. Understand me? They have what is it called? They are first 11 in that.
One word.
Wolves, Man City. One word.
They also have what's the column?
Jacob. One word.
Manchester. Normally, Manchester they hire. This jersey we wear. This logo.
May we come out. Chelsea, Crystal Palace.
Chelsea Crystal Palace.
I'm a power down.
Yeah, calm down. Yeah, you know, say the win community shield finish. You dey but later you dey agree with am. No
I'm
go
not-
carry am for bet you.
I ask you question, you don't answer. Chelsea, Crystal Palace, you know talk.
If you go carry them for bet, see because they win Club World Cup, they go just thank you. They beat Liverpool say the time for
Chelsea, Crystal Palace, what do you think?
I go with Crystal Palace. But maybe win or draw for Crystal
But
Palace.
seriously, we
Win or
did
draw for Crystal
the
Palace.
best form ever. We win the Club World Cup.
Absolutely.
Club World
See
Cup,
our
and you want to
preseason,
destroy
we
Premier
destroy
League.
AC
Where
Milan.
they play for almost
Calm,
9 months.
Oga,
destroy-
Oga.
we
4
destroy-
months and 9 months.
Relax.
Oga, calm down now.
Akpa AC Milan, we destroyed Bayern
For
Leverkusen.
pre-season.
So why not Chelsea?
pre-season.
It's in Stamford Bridge, right? Stamford Bridge.
Yeah.
Definitely, would carry the day.
Nottingham Forest versus Brentford.
Nottingham Forest.
Nottingham Forest, Brentford.
Well,
Nottingham
let's take
Forest.
on that, you know, you are not with one of their key players anymore. You know, why you don't get one of their key players? When you are
Mbeumo.
Even that Noga, we asked that.
Senegal is not there with them.
Both teams are missing key players actually.
But not like
Nottingham
Brentford.
Forest, just
Brentford
Elanga.
miss their
Just Elanga.
their coach as well.
Key player.
Their coach led for Tottenham Hotspur as well.
Okay, Frank.
Thomas Frank led for Tottenham Hotspur. Mbeumo is not there. Young Wissam is still live before they say before the transfer market closed. You understand me? So those are key players for them. Senegal also led for us now. So definitely, what was it called? I believe which team are they playing?
Nottingham Forest,
Give them
Brentford.
a run for their money.
Okay, guys. On this, I want a one-word reply: Manchester United or Arsenal.
Manchester United. I don't travel.
Manchester United or Arsenal.
Manchester.
Okay, that's because of Kunha.
Thank you.
Oga.
You go with us. I did here make you see Chelsea fan when they support my.
Oh yeah,
Normally, I don't dey tell you say I like Amorim philosophy. The tactics, they remind me of Conte.
Thank you very much. The Blues say they support my.
Oh yeah, now.
But if you don't listen my own time,
You go support
It
me
can't
now.
It can't be like say I got leave Jacob Sport and Emeka for here. But of course, there is Leeds United versus Everton.
Yeah.
Leeds just coming back from the championship. Everton escaped relegation last season, and you of course trust Everton that this is a new season and they have to start well. All right, guys, let's do something very, very quickly. In all of the teams, be it in England, in Spain, in Italy, in Germany, which team do you think has done the best of business? I'm talking about the team that have signed top players, strengthening where they lack the quality. Jacob Sports, which team do you think has done the best of business?
International market.
Yeah.
I would say that was Liverpool. You know, Nunez left for Saudi League. I think Al Hilal. You know, and now they got Ikitike. You know, although what was it called? They've not found out what was it replacement for this guy that left for Bayern Munich. This guy will go Bayern Munich. Ruben Diaz. I believe that they never get replacement for him. You know, they will look at themselves. We should continue to rest in peace.
Amen.
He died, you know, in a car crash.
Horrible.
And they say they never get replacement for him as well. Even and why did they find another striker in
Alexis Shak.
Alexis Shak? Some people say they never get it. They see the push for the club world record for a fee. Understand me? Understand me? They don't buy free figure from Banter Bench. Around Woods from Banter Bench as well for club world record fee. Understand me? You see the look what's the into the market for Gay. He's an experienced defender in the Premier League. He just won what was it called the community shield with Crystal Palace. You understand me? And what was it? I think Madajvili of Valencia. They signed him last season. So and I think he's going to be coming to Liverpool this season. I don't know. That's
on a regular.
On a regular, you understand me? So that's the goalkeeper. He's going to. We know Becca is old. So he's going to be what was it called? Coming in or something to replace Alice Becca. Some of for Liverpool, you understand me? So Amagei as well, as I've said earlier, also another defender we've seen Liverpool to look into. So possibly before the transfer market closed, Gay and Isak, this will be signed. Imagine say they signed these two players, brother. They don't be make another lie. So Liverpool did a very fantastic job in the transfer market.
Chukwuemeka, who do you think say do the best of transfer in the market?
I feel say Jacob don't talk Jacob said it all. I think Liverpool have been very, very active, you know, signing top-notch players, KTK, from KTK to Frimpong, you
To
know,
Vitz, Florian
Beats
Vitz.
exactly. They also signed that guy from Parma,
Yeah.
Very
Giovanni.
young
So I
talented
think
footballer.
Liverpool would
Just
have to
18
give it
years
to
of age.
Liverpool. You know, they've really been active. I'm not taking out Arsenal. Arsenal also did well, but Liverpool.
Okay, guys, we look forward to what the season holds because it's a very new one. We start with Liverpool versus Bournemouth at the Anfield. Ladies and gentlemen, it's your own turn to also talk to us. This is a trivia. Tell us who you think will win between Manchester United and Arsenal. Of course, match they won the big game fixture. Tell us the correct score, and you stand a chance to win something huge. As far as Emeka and Jacob Sports are concerned, they are saying that you guys have the chance to win airtime and, of course, something light into your hazard. So just ensure you
Oh,
follow.
I love that statement.
Oga, calm down.
Into your hazard.
Oga, calm
Our
down.
moderator.
Oga, calm down.
Come
Just ensure you follow the Bench
Light into
Banter
your hazard.
podcast and predict. Everywhere you see this link, predict Manchester United versus
Is that you
Arsenal.
also there in charge? You also there, you know, if you make your prediction. If
no
you go
problem.
predict them Arsenal now, as you be
Well,
fake Man U fan.
Make
Me-
I chop the money.
How much you want to?
I will give me like
We go
$20,000.
Now,
We
see,
can't go bankrupt.
the only person splashing about $100,000 on each personnel now is the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. But you never can tell. If you get that prediction right, Manchester United versus Arsenal, who wins? Let's have it done. The Bench Banter podcast has got you covered.